of it. So
I've heard some horror stories. So
yeah,
yeah, glad
got some problems.
you weren't too hard hit, I guess. So
Yeah, I'm glad
I
we could make this work after I rescheduled so much.
wait, you did? I don't even remember. But
Yeah, I was gonna do it like a week ago. So the videos you're about to watch are like 3 weeks old now, but should
it's
be
fine. It's
about the
fine.
same.
Yeah, it should be somewhat accurate, right?
Yeah,
Unless he's made some drastic changes. So, can you see my screen? Okay.
yeah, I can see it.
Nice, nice. So, what am I looking at, Mister Esquire?
I'm struggling to get out, man. I
Is
feel like
shush, dude.
yeah, I know. I I think I need to learn how to like convert winning lane into, actually winning the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then late game, I feel like I struggle with doing good in team fights, like putting out maximum damage.
Okay, okay. I'm sure
So
we will see a lot of those ideas, and I think the champion pool is really good. You play a really strong champion pool right now. Senna, Kaisa did just get nerfed though, but
yeah,
your picks
I
are not losing you the game, so to speak, right?
I played most of these before this season, and then Senna is kind of a new addition for me.
I see, I see, I see. So, let's take a look at the videos. Which of these do you want to start with?
Let's do the Senna loss because that's one where I
Senna
really felt
loss.
like I played well in lane, and then I don't know how to convert that into like finishing off.
Okay, okay. We should go support. Wait a minute. What's happening here, guys?
Yeah. There,
Okay, okay, okay.
there's a
Let's
there's
go to the landing phase.
there's a good one in there.
So how does landing usually go? What do you think?
I usually feel pretty confident in lane. It's kind of the mid game and late game where I struggle. More mid game than anything, because late game, when I hit like the third item, I'm like, okay, I can kill people now. But mid game, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Mm. Wow, this Shaco. Did I just see that correctly? He just ran forward to put a box. Seraphine stepped into the box. What is happening? Okay, hold
Yeah,
on.
you're.
First of all, let's talk about your starting choice of ability.
Mm-hmm.
So let's discuss. We picked a W, right?
Yes.
What is the reasoning?
I usually go Q. I think I picked W because if you go back, they invade like the tri brush. I hadn't upgraded anything.
Oh, I see, I see.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
No, I guess I did. I don't know. They do come to the tri brush though, and I use the W on the Shaco to hurt them, but we don't get a kill.
Right. So what do you think about starting W in general? Is this something you usually do or not really?
No, I'd say I usually start Q unless somebody's like, "Let's go invade," and then I'll start W because I use the CC
All
for it.
right, because with Senna, the threat, when you get to harass them on minions, right? What is Senna's threat on them?
Yeah,
Usually,
it's definitely the Q.
yeah, we're definitely gonna Q auto attack them, right? But if they're inside the minions, it's kind of hard to W auto attack them, right? So
Yeah, correct.
just wanted to make sure that we knew, right? So you definitely know we're good. We're good on that front. Wow, your Seraphine's eating a lot of boxes here. That's kind of funny. You didn't pick up the soul, which is unfortunate. But
I didn't feel like I could step up to that one. Maybe I could right when it popped out, but
well, why not? Why not? Let's talk about this. This is a good area to talk about. It's a little bit of a spooky spot, right? It's kind of deep in their minions.
yeah. And I know that box is there, that Shaco box.
So, what would prevent you from getting the soul?
I mean, nothing would prevent me, but they could definitely hit me while I'm doing it.
What are they gonna hit you with?
Shaco and or Jin can shoot me.
So they're gonna do something, right? There's an idea that he's gonna do something, right? So this is gonna tie in. This is definitely gonna tie into our PvP ideas later, right? So let's say Jin is gonna go for the cannon. Let's fast forward. Actually, let's watch him go for the cannon. Okay. All right, ready? Okay, so he's gonna go for the cannon. How come he's just taking the cannon? Why can't you hit him?
Because I'm way too far back.
Let's say you're next to the cannon. Can you hit him?
Yeah, I could auto attack him if I was up there.
No, who wins?
I don't know.
So this is definitely
If he has his 4-shot, he wins for sure.
Oh yes, if he has his 4-shot, he wins for sure, right? So here's a good question. What makes you win trades as Senna, as your champion?
I think in this matchup it would be when he's reloading or just like a quick shot that he can't respond to.
Well, outside of matchup, it's just only Senna. We're only talking about Senna.
Oh, okay.
How does Senna win her PvP, so to speak?
All right, I'm trying to get a Q and an auto so I can take a soul.
Perfect, right? And then now we turn it. Actually, let's just look at it from that lens. You said Q auto attack, right? So if you're standing next to the cannon, who wins if he goes for the cannon? And you guys fight it out.
I would win because I get a Q auto in.
Wait, do you? Let's say you teleport. Let's say you teleport here.
No, because my Q's down.
Okay, right. That's important, right?
Yeah.
Because your Q is down, you literally cannot win. And how decisive is this loss? Because what is Jin gonna do?
Yeah, he's gonna hit me with an auto and his Q probably, and maybe
his
W.
Q. Yes, exactly. And he has W, right? So
yeah.
So the things he wants, like Q execute, he has no 4-shot, right? But he's got the Q execute bounce and he's got a W. And we can't win. Literally impossible, right? So when we're discussing on how come we can't get the soul, or how come we can't get the soul, now how is our discussion related to this?
Because I can't win the trade if I go for it.
Well, what are they gonna do?
He's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna auto me and then Q me and then possibly W me, and I don't have my Q up.
Let's back it up here. Check it out. Right here. You see that? What happened?
Seraphine triggered the box.
Yes.
He used his W to
He uses W. So between Shaco and Jin, do they have any threats on you?
Not really.
Yeah, not really. Not at all, right? You're right that Jin still has Q, but Q without execute, how good is it?
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, it's not great, right? But Q with execute, pretty good, right?
Yeah.
So this idea is gonna be prevalent in all the PvP we're gonna see today, right? Because you're I'm a little bit too scared to go for the soul because the positioning looks really scary, right? Like, wow, there's a cannon here and the whole wave is here and my support's dying, but it's only scary if they can actually punish you, so to speak, right?
Yeah. So since he used his W already, there it's
right. Exactly. They don't got jack, right? So they got nothing. Similar to how he can just casually farm this stuff. How can we punish? It's just not possible, right? Let's fast forward. Maybe it's not exactly equivalent. It's not exactly a good analogy since you didn't have the wave with you, right? And the soul is behind the minions, but I'm sure we'll see some classic examples soon to you, right? So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's fast forward. We're trying to like cast a W here. What do you think about that W, by the way?
That's kind of a waste.
Yeah, how come?
Even if I hit Shaco, I can't really follow it.
So. Right, exactly. So what's the idea behind Senna W? What's like the pattern? A good pattern.
I should probably wait until they're already CC'd in some way.
I mean, yeah, pretty much, right? That's a classic, right? So in fact, Shaco just cues into your face, and how come we can't punish this?
That's right. I just used it worthlessly.
Right. So you see, there's this topic is gonna come up a lot, right? The ability to punish is based off of what?
My abilities.
Right. Exactly.
What I have up.
That's actually kind of funny. The ability to punish is based off your abilities, right? Yeah. Right. So that's with any champion in the game. Okay, is your ability to influence the game is going to directly correlate with how well you use these abilities, right? Are you using it to good value, so to speak, right? So here, this dude is just fucking queuing into our face, and then we have a problem, right? Because we have no W. We have W now, though. Check it out. And he's dead because he hit the W, right? Guys, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, it takes a while. We get there.
Oh no, you flashed! You flashed! Okay.
I thought he was in that bush.
Oh my lord. Okay. Back it up. Let's back this up. Okay. I mean, hey, you hit a good W, right? So that was really good, right? So let's talk about this PvP. What do you think about this? What do you think should be, what do you think about this in general?
I think the start of it is right. I mean, I'm going on the exhausted Shaco, and I hit him with the W.
Yeah, I hit the W. Hell yeah, right? So we got that. We got our attack down. We hit everything we needed to hit, right?
Yeah, and then
Right.
yeah, definitely screwed up
That was
here.
good. Well, I mean, look, it's fine, right? Okay, so maybe we shouldn't have flashed and all that, but
Yeah,
we got all our damage off, so to speak, right? So if we got all our damage off, then what's there to improve?
not taking as much damage in return.
Okay,
I
so
mean, I almost
where
died.
do we take the extra damage? What do you think?
Well, walking into Shaco's box a second time.
Okay, a second time. So like this one over here, we flashed and then we ran into the
Yeah.
box. Okay, there's one, right? We did end up running into a box. What about a easier box to you didn't know that box was there though, right? What about this box? What about the first box?
Well, I can't tell. Doesn't he drop that right like while he's invisible? I didn't know that was there either.
Check it out.
Oh, I guess I just walk right into that one too.
So what do you think?
Yeah, I definitely panic when he shows up in my face.
Right. So obviously someone's gonna say don't walk into the box. But how do we know to not walk into the box before he puts a box down?
I guess you can't know that.
Well, we can know that, right? How can we know we can go for a soul, for example?
Like, because he's used it? Is that what you mean?
Right. The earlier example where, going for the soul is not really that scary because what?
Because they've used their abilities.
Right. And specifically, which ones?
Jin's W is the big one for rooting. And then Shaco's boxes.
Right. Shaco's boxes. So, if you guys are fighting, what are the abilities to watch out for?
Yeah, Shaco's boxes, which we don't know where they are right now.
Right. Shaco's boxes and
Jin's W.
Oh, it's the same thing, right? It's the same thing,
Yeah.
right? So these fights break out. I want you to think Shaco pops out. Where does he put the box? There's only one place you can put the box.
Right on top of me.
Okay, right, exactly, right? So I want you to watch this, okay? And you tell me and put your attention on that. Okay, I want you to focus on Jin W and Shaco box, right? I want you to watch this. Ready? So what do you immediately notice when he comes out? How should you react now that you're paying attention to these things?
I need to just go kind of up and to the left. Like,
yeah, perfect.
His box is right there.
Literally directly away from the box. Perfect, right? And because you're paying attention to that, that's how fast you can come up with a solution. You're like, oh, he's gonna put the box down. And why do we not give a fuck about like the other stuff, like Jin Q and Shaco E and all that stuff? Why do we not care? Jin Trap,
not gonna
whatever.
CC me as much as the box does.
Right, it doesn't do anything, right? Yeah. That's not how they get stuff done. That's not how they get stuff done as their champions, right? Like Jin putting a trap in his bush, you don't really care. Right? Yeah. It's not directly important. It's not immediately important to us, to this fight, right? So
yeah, that makes sense.
So you see how like these are the things we are looking for to see who wins the fight without watching it, right? We ran into a box, therefore we almost die. Yeah. Right? You see how that works? We're at 14 health, right? Yeah. We landed Senna W on Shaco, therefore he dies, right? You see how that works? So yeah, it's not that you don't know these things. It's more of the how can we, balance our focus so that we can recognize the important stuff and ignore the not important stuff, right? Yeah, so that makes sense. That's definitely going to be an idea we are going to be seeing in these fights. That it will probably definitely help you, right? Because it'll let you like go for those souls that you thought were too scary, or take fights that you know are winning, or the Shaco who shows up in front of your face, you won't accidentally walk into it, right? Even though obviously you shouldn't walk into a box, you just didn't know it was there while you were playing, right? So okay, let's keep going. You already know what I'm gonna say about this W, right?
Yeah. I thought he would jump on the Vi for sure, but
oh my goodness, Vi canceled his jump. Oh baby. So I want you to show. I want to ask you something interesting here. Okay, so take a look at this fight. Okay, I want you to tell me how much you contributed in terms of damage. Okay.
Nothing yet. Yeah, not much.
So we did
I had
140
one
damage,
auto
right?
and
Yes.
one W.
One auto and one W, right? So one auto and one W out of how much stuff should we have gotten?
Might have been able to land an auto here, but
Well,
then I'm out of range, right?
but think about how Senna gets stuff done, right? You said W is the obvious one. Hitting W is really good, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the other pattern? How do you do damage? You told me earlier when you're
Auto,
theoretical
auto
trade.
Q or
Auto Q, yes, Q auto, because you suck the soul and you do extra damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you take a look at this, what happened to your first W?
Huge whiff.
Yeah, huge whiff. Okay, so understandable, but it's something to work on. What happened to your Q auto attack play?
I missed.
Yeah, is this also kind of a whiff, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of the PvP at this level is straight up, can you land it?
Yeah. Okay.
Right, and that's where you want your focus on. Don't worry too much about, we have to like stop him from jumping on her or how many people are showing up. It's just whoever lands shit is winning.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Whoever just lands their stuff, right? So if you're not sure if you can land this W,
Just
what can you? Yes, exactly. I mean, if you've heard any amount of my coaching, you just hold it, right? It's no problem. Like for example, show me a time where you can land W. Pretend your W's up, right?
Right there.
Right here. After the ulti, right? Anything like that. Now, honestly, you could just say, don't use it yet. Like straight up. He's gonna flash, I don't want to use it. How about this? Right there, he just stunned. That is unstoppable to dodge, right? It's impossible to dodge, right? So it's not that we didn't contribute at all. We did, right? We hit this nice W. We did contribute with an auto attack. It's just that, there are gonna be fights where we are losing or not getting kills because we are missing something, right? And if it happens once in these fights, it's gonna happen a lot, right? So you can't kill this guy, by the way. I mean, you can try and snipe this Lilia, but
yeah, I was looking for an angle. I don't think it shows up though.
It's a little bit suspicious, right? So yeah. Okay, go back to lane. Fast forward. That's much more PvP stuff. Oh, here we go. Surfing ulti poggers. Q auto attack. Let's go. Was that your damage right there or what?
There it is. Yeah.
That was that was really well played, right? That was really good. Very nice, very nice. Fast forward. Oh, Shaco is doing something strange. We just ignore him and go home. Nice. Fast forward. Okay, let's see the fights. Here we go. Wait, any questions so far on things we've been talking about or just anything in general?
Not yet. Let me think about it a little bit.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, Senna specifically, do you usually get your E third, or do you? Because I've seen some that wait until
Q
like
second, right? Yeah, Q second, unless you need a reason to skill the E because you're losing damage on your Q auto attack pattern, right?
Yeah.
So what's a reason to skill E third?
If they have, I don't know, some sort of point and click CC or something like that.
Yeah, right. So you come up with some idea, right? You say like maybe you have to disengage, maybe their jungle's ganking you, something like that, right? But I think the standard is to go Q second. Okay, you already know what I'm gonna say. I hope.
No, I don't.
What am I? Okay, so let's back it up. So we flash over the wall, right? How come this doesn't work?
Well, I guess Vi's already dead.
Well, tell me what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to cancel his ult for this team fight.
How can you cancel it?
My plan was to flash the wall and W him.
Does that cancel ulti?
I thought it did. I guess it doesn't.
It doesn't cancel ulti, right? Let's think about it like this. So when we go for like an aggressive play, or like when we go for an attack, it always comes back to what your champion can do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So remind me, it's gonna be very repetitive, but that's really league in general, right? It's very like pattern based. Well, pretty much everything is kind of like pattern based, but with Senna, how do you attack? Remind me, what are the two ways you do stuff?
Q auto and then
Q auto and W. Boom, perfect, right? So if you flash over this wall and you're gonna Q auto and W the Jhin, what's gonna happen? Is that enough to kill him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't stop
It
anything.
doesn't kill him. It's not gonna stop his ulti, right? So it's one of those things where, you know, send a Q auto and W. How is that usually used in these team fights?
Like somebody who's already CC'd or just trying to hit whoever's in front of me.
Yeah, perfect. Right, that's exactly what it is. Right. So if you watch this, obviously we're just gonna die, right? Because it's kind of like nothing we can do. Actually, we might not die here. They're just hold up. We're actually Pantheon. Just watch Pantheon here. Watch Pantheon here. He doesn't know you're here.
Yeah.
So we actually
Malphite
end
kind
up
of saved it.
we
Yeah.
actually end up being okay, right? But our flash, our flash play, what did it really accomplish?
Well, I learned that W doesn't stop his ult, so that's good. It's good to know.
But
Yeah, it doesn't help.
very very unnecessary, right? But
Yeah.
on the flip side, I want you to watch your Q auto attack here. How good was it?
Yeah, well, me and Malphite combined kill Shaco pretty easily.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right? Very nice. So not it's not that everything we do is bad. It's more like how can we increase the consistency of good things that happen, right? You can't stay, right? We saw spoilers. The Pantheon's coming and everything. We're gonna die here if you don't W him. Oh, we're dead.
Yeah,
Run!
I trolled this by canceling my
we're
back. I could have got away.
Dying. Oh no! So this is a
Actually,
classic.
if
Like,
you-
why'd you cancel base?
As soon as I saw those red lines come up, I thought he was gonna hit me, and so I just started clicking away.
Ah, I see.
I don't think he was going to. So
What's the problem here then? Let's back it up. What do you think the problem is then?
Yeah, I just panicked here because I think I'm like 2 seconds away from recall, and I thought he was gonna hit me.
So let's say he aimed this better, and it was gonna hit you.
I guess E would be the right response because then he can't stun me immediately.
So let's say he ults behind you. Then what?
Hope my back gets off before he hits me.
Right. Well, we're just dead as fuck, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think? What's the problem here?
Not thinking of what they could do in that spot.
Okay, and what are we kind of doing here?
Like I was trying to push this wave and then back so I could spin.
Perfect, right? That's obviously we want to push in base, right? So if the problem is the dude is gonna ulti us, then how do we ever know it's gonna happen? How can we know before it happens?
I guess just think about what would I do if I was Pantheon.
Right. What would you do if you're a Pantheon, right? What is Pantheon? Well, it's like similar to the Shaco thing. When he comes out of stealth, there's only one thing he can do.
Yeah.
What was it?
I mean, he's trying to wait until we're pushed up enough that he can ult and run us down.
Right. So similar to the Shaco idea, before we even see Shaco show up, we know what is he gonna do? What do we know he's gonna do? That's important.
He's gonna pop out of nowhere with a box.
Exactly. He's gonna put a box down. That's the only thing he can do, right? Pantheon, same thing. There's only one thing he can really do, which is ulti and stun, right? It's not nothing complicated. We don't care about the Q, we don't care about the E. It's just he just presses R, presses W, right? So if we go to here and we say, when do we put our attention on these things? What do you think?
Like when I'm finishing the wave off.
Right, that would be the perfect time.
There's no other threat right here.
Right, exactly. So you can say every time we kill a wave, what do you do?
I guess think about how they can answer it.
Let's think more. Instead of answer it, let's describe what they just did to you. What's the G word? And it rhymes with me. Yeah, they ganked us, right? Yeah. So every time we push a wave, we can say, how do they gank us?
Yeah.
As your basing, right?
Okay.
And if you realize it's Pantheon, once you realize it's Pantheon, you can say, oh, I have to run to the tower. right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
I mean, I could have E'd here and just gone down.
right, exactly. You see Pantheon running down right now, but who are we looking at?
I'm looking at Jin. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So it's not that you don't know Pantheon can ulti. Obviously, you know Pantheon can ulti and stun you. It's more like, what is your attention focused on?
Yeah.
Right? So it's a
Okay.
shift in attention that will allow you to play in a way that will prevent them from killing you. Slash, you can play these fights out better, right? So
Yeah.
and then of course they have a TP as well. So I mean we're just fucking doomed, honestly, right?
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
definitely a main thing to be looking at is not only maximizing how often we can land our stuff, right? The W's, the Q autos, which you seem to be doing, pretty often. It's also how we can prevent them from landing their stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
League is about not only knowing how to play your champion, but playing everyone else's champion in the game, right? And that way you can see the future, so to speak. Like here, you get Lilia ulti, for example. You know that's a possibility, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised she's not pressing R. What the fuck? Actually, oh, okay. You already know what I'm gonna say here, right? What am I gonna say?
I should have W'd the charmed.
Okay, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Okay, ready? When all this stuff starts breaking out, we're gonna pause. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna slow down. Okay. Let's slow down. And what is the thing to put your attention on? What did we talk about?
Like what they can do right now. So
okay.
Pantheon can't stun me because he just stunned the Seraphine.
Perfect.
And then Lilia's just got her like spin and smash thing up.
Well, what's important about Lilia?
She can sleep but I don't think the dust is on me anymore.
Ah, right. So she has to hit you with something to put the dust on you, right?
Yeah.
Put the Disney dust on you. So that's all. This is the only thing to worry about, right? Okay. What about like from an attacking standpoint? What's our attention on from an attacking standpoint?
Pantheon, because he's right there, closest, and has the least amount of health.
Well, remember, what are the two patterns? So it's always going to be the same thing.
Oh, the Q auto and the W.
Q auto, W, boom, perfect, right? So the Q auto, look for a W, don't get slept. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's take a look. Okay, I want you to tell me what you think after you watch the fight, right? It's in slow mo.
Queued the wrong person.
So that's unfortunate, right? There's no Q auto attack anymore.
Yeah. I'm just running away instead of autoing.
This is a little bit too slow. But is running away bad?
No, but I could throw some auto, like right after I stun him. I don't throw any autos.
Well, he's doing his invincible thingy, right?
True. Yeah.
So if you wanted to get autos off, what's important about Senna's autos?
If I switch back and forth, they slow people.
True, but from a damage standpoint, why does Q auto even work? Why is that even a thing?
Because of the like passive soul stealing thing.
Right. Remind me, how does the passive soul stealing thing work?
Like every time you hit them with a second ability or auto attack, it takes a soul and adds to your stacks.
Perfect, right? So if you're gonna go for auto attacks here, you don't really want one auto attack. How many autos do you want?
At least two.
Two, and on who?
Either one. Like not Pantheon right here because he's blocking him, but
right, perfect, right? Because if you hit Lilia twice, we're doing the damage part, right?
Yeah.
So
okay.
You're right. You can do the two auto attacks on Lilia, but it's okay. Sometimes you'll miss it, right? But this is really good, right? What happened here? Ulti auto attack, right? Also another pattern, right? Because like you said, you need the two hits to get your damage off, right? So if anything in this fight, what was the main thing to be improved on?
I could have hit the Q on Pantheon originally.
Well, does it even have to be on Pantheon? We just need to hit it, right?
Yeah, on anything.
We just
Yeah.
need to hit, we just need to hit it. The root though, that was really good. You rooted both of them. In fact, that's why they took like 3 tower shots, right?
Yeah.
So that was really good, right? So, but I think there seems to be a common trend with how we use our Q. So looking at the last like 3 or 4 fights, what keeps happening?
Yeah, I'm not using it. I'm not hitting it in the first place and not using it effectively.
Right, we're not even hitting it somehow, right? Wow, I can't believe he didn't kill you there. That was kind of crazy. I'm actually confused. Let me watch this. Does he not have ulti?
I guess not. I don't know.
Maybe he thinks you're too far away. But nice root though. Nice root and E. But is this kind of like a similar theme we've been seeing in your in the from a macro standpoint?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he was like right there before, and
Right. Well, what are we doing here? Check it out. What did we just do here?
I pushed it in and didn't think about where
Kill the
everybody else
minions.
was.
Yes, kill the minions. Okay. Who's ganking?
Yeah, got it.
So who's ganking?
So it can either be Volibear or
Volibear.
I don't know where Jin is either.
Yeah, Jin. Sure. Who else?
And then I'm blanking on who their mid laner was in this game, but
It's Pantheon.
is Pantheon not their jungler?
That's Lilia, right? Disney Deer, I think.
Oh yeah. Lilia. Okay, so Lilia or Volibear or Jin. I don't know where any of those people are.
And in 8 seconds, what is Pantheon gonna do?
He can ult me.
He's gonna ulti, right? So if you hit the tower, what's the point? What's the objective here? Can we even get anything done?
No.
We can't really get anything done. But it's important to note how these people gank you, right? Because when you think Jin, how is he gonna gank you?
He doesn't really gank. He just walks up.
Oh, does he? Does he walk up?
I mean, I guess he could have like Gale Force or something, but
let's say like Jin in combination with like Lilia or something. You know, how is Jin gonna lock you down?
oh, then he can just W me from pretty much wherever.
All right, he's gonna W you and then he's gonna press R, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what about Lilia? Did you see?
I mean, she can toss her bowling ball from any angle.
Ball. But can she sleep you?
Not until she hits that.
Can she sleep you at all? Check it out. What happened earlier?
Oh, she used it. Yeah. So no.
I can't even sleep it. It doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
The Disney Deer is not coming. Okay, what about Volibear?
Yeah, he can definitely gank me.
Yeah, how does he do it? He's gonna stun you and then ulti, right? So, so definitely the thing to think about when you're killing the minions. Okay, think about how are they gonna do it, and are you okay?
Okay. Yeah.
And usually speaking, you're not okay. So you just kill the minions and run. That's fine, right? But I think in both scenarios where we're getting caught, we just kill the minions and keep going, or we kill the minions and you base like immediately, and in not safe spot, right? It's really cookie cutter. You just honestly, it's kind of like a band-aid fix, but you just kill the minions and you just sit at your tower. You just wait. You just wait until your teammates are here.
I think I definitely get impatient sometimes.
Right. We don't have to hit the tower or anything, right? Yeah. You don't win these games in bronze by hitting the mid tower. How do you win these games in bronze?
Winning fights.
Yeah, you just kill them all, and then you get Baron, right?
Yeah.
So that's literally all it is. So let's fast forward. Let's take a look. Okay, so we're going by here. We are ganking them. Okay, we got boxed, so it's not happening. Came back to lane. Fast forward. Oh, okay, here's a dragon. You're not contesting this, right?
I don't think so.
We're kind of
keeping an eye on it.
We're kind of gonna die if we're not careful. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, this is a nice W. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what do you think?
I was way too aggressive. Like, I'm going into 4 of them just to W the Jin for no reason.
So there's something strange happening here with you wanting to stop Jin ulti, right?
I in my defense, I did think W stopped it, but
right. So okay, so now let's just ignore the Jin W, right? And based off what we've been talking about so far, let's look at this fight based off of these habits we've been discussing, right? So what is our attention? What should our attention be on? Let's start with like attack and defense.
Yeah, my Q's almost back up, so I can Q auto the Lilia.
Q auto closest, right? And obviously, after you slow them, then what's natural?
The W is a lot easier to land.
Perfect. So, it's kind of a no-brainer for attack, right? What about on defense? It's going to be the same thing, I promise you.
Yeah, so who can get on top of me? So Lilia is right there. She can try to sleep me if she hits me with something.
Perfect.
Which
Lilia
I think,
ulti.
yeah, I think she just did, so she can sleep me.
And then how about people nearby in the fight? Well, let's not even worry about that for now. Let's just worry about the people on our screen, right? So let's take a look at this. And then if you auto queue Lilia here into W, she's giga dead, right?
Yeah.
And there we go. That's it. That's all we got, right? Perfect.
Yeah, that would be the best.
So it's very much like it's not that the idea is just impossible, never good, right? It's more like it's less efficient in terms of using your attention, right? Because this doesn't even work.
Yeah, there's a easier option right in front of me.
Yes, the easier option that will work every single fight. Q auto attack closest guy, W closest guy. Boom, easy, right? And then that's pretty. You don't have to get fancy or anything, right? We would have killed everyone. And then yeah, we end up falling asleep, and then they just kill us, right?
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate. So, oh no, we actually lose the whole fight. Oh no. Yeah. Remember how we were talking about how we win games at this level? We just kill everyone, right? Exactly. We just kill everyone, right? So this literally is trolling. She's prancing in front of you guys, yo. This is not allowed. The Disney deer is doing something illegal. Put her in jail. So. Oh, and then you're just like something about Malphite. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, we don't kill this guy. Oh, we do kill this guy. You're insane.
Yeah. This was annoying. I killed both of them and then I died to the tower.
Oh, he smurfed on his face. Oh, there's a fat W here. Nice Q auto. Hey, good shit. Look how easy Q auto is. Look,
I die.
You Q auto the Shaco, and then how fast did this dude die?
Yeah, especially with Kraken, he goes down.
Oh, you fucking smurfed there, right? That's all you have to do. Seriously. So it's not like you. It's okay. That's not that bad. You could have autoed a minion to get a Q back, but it's okay. I see. Like that's this stuff. Like that's not that bad, right? Because from a probability standpoint, how often are you gonna die like this?
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Right. And did you do it after doing a good play? Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So it's more the stuff from earlier that definitely concerns me, because that's like somehow we're missing Q auto attack, right?
Yeah.
Somehow we're missing the angle to fight, right? So easy solution to this is every time a fight breaks out, instantly shift your attention on the two things. The two things are obviously Q auto attack and W. It's your first priority.
Yeah.
Exactly. First priority is to get that every time in a fight. And then second priority is, how are they going to kill you, right? Well, honestly, I don't even know if we need to worry about that. We just need to throw everything onto his face and we're good to go, right? Then we got to start running. Good. Oh, she's putting us to sleep.
Yeah.
We're okay.
Really good.
We're okay. Oh, we're not okay. We're not.
Yeah, you got tilted here for sure.
Holy shit. Okay, let's talk about this. This is good to talk about. What do you think?
I mean, everything up until the ult where it looks good, and then it just all goes south real quick.
Let me see if I can give you a hint here, okay? So let's look at this in the lens of, remember, we just said in these fights, we're going to look for a nice Q auto attack and W on the closest guy, right? And we accomplished all of those goals.
Yep.
Right, check it out. Q auto attack, W auto attack. So, now what? We did everything.
Now leave.
Okay, how come?
Because Lilia and Shaco are both coming to gank us.
Right? But from a damage standpoint, why can't you do anything?
All my abilities are down.
You've already done everything, right? We're out of juice, so to speak. So we can't fight anymore, right? We just gotta leave, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then when you have like more items, like 4 or 5 items, then you're not as Q auto attack reliant and W reliant, right? You're more auto attack reliant, right?
Yeah, just
we're definitely not at this point yet, right? Because as you can see, we're trying to hit them and it's just impossible, right?
Yeah.
I want to highlight this important part here though. This is gonna be really important. Check it out. I want you to check out your first 2 auto attacks on Lilia, right? Your first auto attack and your second proc the passive. and crack it.
That's like
right?
20% over health.
But then what happened to your third auto attack?
Not as much.
Didn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to highlight that's where your damage is coming from, right? You 2 hits and you're out.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the 2, I guess, and
yes, 2 hits and then you're done because you got literally impossible. Because if you don't have an attack like here, and they have an attack, obviously who wins?
They do, yeah.
Yeah, obviously, right? So you literally cannot win without an attack, right? So yeah, we can't. We couldn't do anything after we landed everything, so to speak. Well, that sounds really obvious, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking I can do more than I can.
Okay, could have had that could have been a spicy ulti. Here we go. Q auto into. Dude, look at this. Look at this team fight though. How good is this? Obviously, it was 5v4, but how can we play this? How did we play this so well?
I held all my abilities until I knew I could hit them.
Well, you kind of tossed it in there, right?
Well, they're stunned from the Malphite. Well,
did we get the Q auto off? What do you think? Or W?
I don't think I hit the auto, but the W hits a clone.
We kind of didn't get it off, but once you ran out of abilities, what did you do?
I backed off and waited.
Yes, exactly. Until your second rotation. And it's important because you're not going to land everything. It's impossible to have 100% accuracy. So what you do after you miss everything is going to be important, right? Which is you back off until you have it all, right? Because check it out. You came back when your abilities were up, right?
Seraphine lands a monster charm on 4 of them.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And then we ended up killing everyone. We didn't even need the second W, right? So
yeah,
I think that was really important. Oh, yeah, what's up?
Yeah, one question, like, would you recommend ulting at the beginning of that fight just to get it off, or should I hold that as well until...
You tell me. When's ulti good value?
Well, if, like, everybody's in a line, I get more damage by doing it earlier, but if it doesn't, like, kill anybody, then I don't know. Because it also has, like, a finishing potential, I guess.
Right. Usually, in my experience, is to help kill people, right? Or if you can hit like 5 people, I guess, right? But when in doubt, you don't have to use it. We just chill.
Okay.
Because remember the times you had good ultis in this game already. There was one mid lane. Do you remember what happened?
Yeah, we killed one of them or 2 of them.
We ulti auto attacked the Pantheon and he died, right? So seems good to me. So we copy that. That would be your base.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, wait, hold on. You were typing something interesting. You said.
Yeah.
Like
so
killing,
I did want to ask about this. They start pinging Baron, and we can see the Volibear in the top lane, very gankable, and he's like 11-0 at this point. And I'm like, let's go kill that guy. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I just think that's more value in this point because we can kill him and then Baron.
So if you kill him and then you try to do Baron, what's gonna happen?
I mean, they'll at the worst is a 4v5 in our favor.
Is it in your favor?
I think so, yeah.
How come?
Because we have 5 up and they would only have 4.
But what are you guys doing as 5 people?
Like fighting over the Baron.
Yeah, we're hitting the Baron, right? We're tanking Baron. So when they show up, what's the plan?
Yeah, we'd have to back off or not tank the Baron anymore.
We have to like fight them for it, right?
Yeah.
But how do we fight them?
What do you mean?
So think about it in this way. So remember our discussion is very much like champions can do certain things based off of their abilities, right? Their ability to influence the game is based off their abilities, right? So if you guys are on the Baron and they show up and you guys want to fight, how do you guys know if you're going to win the fight? Based off of your abilities,
if
so to
we
speak,
have our abilities up.
Right, exactly. So what do you think? Will you have your abilities up if you after you kill this Volibear and start the Baron?
Probably not.
Which abilities are important?
Malphite's are, which is already down. I mean, everything's down.
Actually, everyone's ulti, in fact, right? Yeah. Except your ulti. Yeah. Your ulti is not really that great, but you know, everyone's ulti is important. So if you guys have no ultis and we're trying to kill the Baron, that seems kind of questionable, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, would you rather kill the Baron when this is your only chance to do so now, or you want to kill the Volibear and then we don't get the Baron? That's basically it, right? So what do you think?
Yeah, I guess the Baron takes precedent then.
Yeah, we just cash in, right? We're already winning, right? At this level, like you said, you just kill them all, and then you do the Baron, right? Isn't that it? So we've already killed them all. Let's just get the Baron, no problem. So there's an idea where you're like, okay, maybe we can get the Baron and we can kill the Volibear, right? That's basically what you were thinking, right? Can we get more, right? So
yeah,
you can try it, but yeah, what we talked about is what's gonna happen. You guys are just gonna die, right? And that's from like experience. Like you can try and go for it, but you'll quickly realize a lot of bad things will happen, right?
Yeah.
So like for example, here's like one off the top of my head. You guys go for the Volibear, he TP's out. You guys lost your Baron timer, right? That's a classic. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
You guys go for the Volibear, it takes too long. They show up. We can't fight the Baron. They actually take the Baron almost, right? If we all have the base. So
yeah.
you realize some bad things will happen. But yeah, if you can just take a Baron, you just take the Baron. No problem.
Okay.
No problemo.
Got it.
Wow, you ran into a box here. That's really sad.
Yeah, that thing did a lot of damage.
It's too sad. Holy shit, you're dying. You're dying. Okay, you went home because you're dying. That's fine. Okay, let's watch this. Another fight. Okay, so after this fight, you guys just take the Nexus, right? Or you just take the inhib if you win. Oh, okay. What am I going to say about the ulti?
No value there.
Right. Here's a good way to think about it. You want it to kill someone. That's it.
Okay.
Easy enough, right? So you need it to kill someone. So, this is awkward. What do you think?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened here?
Attention.
What happened here?
Not paying attention.
Oh no. So what do you think? Is this a problem?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's two of us out of the fight immediately.
So how do we fix this? What do you think?
Just focus on what I can control, I guess.
Well, yeah. Remind me when we're going into these fights. What's one easy strategy we've come up with to help navigate these fights?
Q auto and W.
Perfect. And who are we hitting?
Whoever is closest.
Whoever's closest. Who's closest right now?
Pantheon.
Pantheon. So we look at Pantheon, right? So we look at this. Oh, Pantheon's kind of in your face right now, right? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So we're kind of looking elsewhere, right? We need to identify who's our Q auto W target.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you can look at the rest of the fight, right? So here I think we skipped that step and then we ended up walking into him, which is really unfortunate. And then your whole team dies here, right? Oh, it's too sad.
Yeah.
It's too sad. It's too sad. You probably give the inhib. Okay. Oh, let's watch this. They're just tanking. What do you think? What happened to your Q here? Oh, the Q actually hit Jin, so I guess we can't complain too much, right?
Yeah.
That was a spicy Q, actually. It procced Rage Blade and Kraken. Oh! The Shaco's dying. Kill his ass. Oh my god, they're trolling! Q auto he's dead! Nice. Wow. You see this? What? Look at this. Look at what happens at this elo, dude. Like, what?
Yeah, they kind of threw that.
Do they just stand there and let you land W and Q auto?
Yes.
They actually do. They literally just stand there and let you do it. Okay, so it's basically your golden ticket out of this elo is to abuse this as hard as possible. I'm serious, right? Like the Lilia from earlier, right? We're fucking Q auto and W the closest guy. Like, okay, let's say we're playing a different champion because he's a little bit Senna focused, right? Let's say I'm playing Kaisa.
Yeah. Okay.
What are we doing? It's the same thing, except what are the abilities now?
The ISO Q or
perfect ISO Q and what?
Potentially landing a W if they're right on top of me.
Well, W for the purpose of what? What does W even give you?
Well, it adds the passive stacks, which does damage, and then also could like activate. Like if they're far away, I can ult to them after a W.
Right. But in terms of doing damage, it's the passive stacks, right? We proc passive. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. So playing Kaisa, the same thing. I'm gonna isolate Q the first guy, see and proc passive on him, right?
Yeah.
So, and I promise you, these guys would just stand there and let you do it. Like you literally just saw it, right? Honestly, you don't even have to believe me. We just see it with our own eyes, right? Seeing is believing. So they're literally just letting you do it. And in fact, it's funny because on the reverse side, if they're playing Pantheon, what does he need to do to get stuff done?
Like he has to like close the gap and then stun somebody.
Yes, stun and Q them in the face and all that. So at this elo, have we been giving him the stun and Q in the face and all that stuff?
Yeah.
So it works both ways, right?
I've taken a lot. Yeah.
You see how that works? So if you can dish it out and never take it, all of a sudden you're gonna literally win all these fights just randomly, right? So that's kind of the key, I think, to the PvP in the gameplay we're seeing right now, right?
Yeah.
You can just more simply just abuse their basic pattern, just over and over and over and over and over again. And I want you to think of it like a test, right? Like you want to get like an A. You want at least a 90%. 90% we've landed everything. And hopefully I haven't taken everything. That guy's just dead. Nice trying to ulti here, but you can see the effectiveness of ulti here, right? So nice try. That's a good try though. Let's see how much damage it does. So this is future reference. 224, right? So
yeah, not great.
That's just
the shield part is
reference.
better, but then Lilia has her
right.
thing.
So just a future reference. But good try. That was a good try. That would have been really good if you killed Lilia with it, or saved the Vi. Fast forward. Oh, okay. Let's watch this. Same thing, right? Q auto and W. Let's take a look. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm just using that first for some reason when I should be saving it for like when I know it'll hit.
And remind me, who is the target here? Who's the first target you should think of?
Whoever's closest.
Whoever's closest. Who's closest?
Volibear.
Right. So this is what happens when you dig too deep. You didn't go for closest, so what ended up happening?
I missed.
Well, not just that you missed. Boom. What happened?
Yeah, Pantheon does what he does.
Yeah. How come you got close enough?
Because I was just walking up there. Right.
Exactly. Right. So it's just as simple. Right. It's tic-tac-toe. Yeah. You just fucking just throw stuff at the closest guy.
Yeah.
And then don't let them throw stuff at you. And then we win, right? It's that simple. I promise you. So
gotcha.
So we end up getting zoned a little bit, but then we end up hitting a ton of stuff on Pantheon. And check it out. Who becomes closest after Pantheon starts running away?
Volibear and Lilia are both.
Volibear and Lilia, right? No, switch targets. Switch targets, right? So what happens if you don't switch targets fast enough?
They do what they do.
He's on your face now, right? He's doing the sleep thing and the Volibear stun and we're dead, right? So I promise you, this fundamental team fighting idea is gonna save you a lot of headache, right? It's just perma auto Q and W the closest guy. And if the closest guy changes, totally fine. It doesn't matter if Pantheon's getting away with 1 HP, right? Check it out. Because he in fact got away with 1 HP here. Literally.
Yeah.
Right? Or I guess you could say 180 HP. So, was there anything you could possibly do to kill this guy? From this position?
I don't think so.
Is it physically possible? If you were a faker, could you kill this Pantheon?
I don't think I'm in range. I don't know the range right now with 60 stacks, but I don't think so.
Yeah, it's literally impossible. It's physically impossible. And this will prevent you from falling into that trap of, oh my god, he's low, I need to kill him, right?
Yeah.
No. You need to just switch gears. Just hit it. I mean, not even switch gears. Just switch targets. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care if he gets away. We just keep hitting the closest guy. No problem, right?
Okay.
And you'll naturally find out that, for example, he's running away and you can snipe him with ulti, right? That would naturally happen, right? So.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's take a look at another one. I think we have time for another one. Which of these?
Yeah, maybe either like the Felios or the Kaisa Marathon one is probably better.
Yeah, let's look at Kaisa because I think you have more Kaisa games, right? You're gonna champion. You're gonna
stronger
be
right
more.
now.
So let's take a look, and we're going to apply what we kind of extrapolated from last game into this game. Oh, and see if we can come up with some similar ideas, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's take a look here. Oh, sick binding. If we proc passive, he's dead as fuck, right? Very nice. See? Very nice. And I switch targets to Ezreal. Wait, what? Is Ezreal Swain? Is Swain the support?
Yep.
Oh, can you proc passive on this guy? Oh, nice try. Nice try. Oh, we're just bullying him, I guess. Nice. Wait, what? You killed this guy? Oh my goodness, they're depressed. Very nice. Well played.
Yeah.
Well played.
I don't remember what happened. This was a couple weeks ago. I don't remember this game too well, but I think it's like a 50-minute game and we lose.
Oh no. Actually, let's. I think the laning phase is overall not bad. So I think we're gonna skip to the mid game.
Yeah,
I want to see
the
fights.
Struggle in the mid more.
Right. Let's see the fights. Oh, we are just killing these guys. Probably passive on his face. Oh, we didn't even have to. that we straight up killed him. Okay, we're gonna kill s11 potentially.
I think I'm thinking about it because I have my ult up, but I don't find it.
That's fine. That's forward. Someone wants the FF. Who wants the FF? What the hell? Someone's not having a good day.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, what do you think?
I guess I didn't think about like how they could stop me because I just tunneled on the Seraphine and then she has a Zanya's or a stopwatch. So
right, Hourglass. Honestly, it's a little bit unfortunate, but if you're playing Kaisa and you're ulting in, you should start making a habit checking for Hourglass, right? So
okay.
You had the right idea. You were gonna kill her. You were 100% gonna kill her, right? With passive.
Yeah, but
it's just that
I'm
Hourglass
probably
stopped
dead
you.
after either way, right?
No, if you kill her fast enough, you can switch to s11, right?
Yeah.
Totally. I think it's totally reasonable to expect, potentially 5 auto attacks for a passive, or not even 5 auto attacks. You might just kill with Q after you kill Seraphine, but yeah, I think you just got cut by stopwatch. So
yeah,
I wouldn't worry about that as much. Okay, if that happens a lot, then you start keeping track of stopwatch when you try and go in. But
yeah,
I would not worry about that as much. So that's forward.
Generally, in the mid to late game, I'm just trying to look for those like picks with Kaisa.
Oh, we're trying to escape from this guy. I'm surprised we're not hitting him though. What do you think?
Yeah, I can. I mean, I do Q him. I think. Or no, I don't even Q him. I didn't do anything.
Right. So if we're doing, so we got the escape part down. That was really good. Because how does Echo do damage?
His like, I don't know, bubble or whatever you call it.
That doesn't do damage though.
Well, that's what like CCs me, and then he just comes up and does his damage.
Yeah, but how does he do it though?
I don't know.
It's the 3-hit passive, right? So check it out. That's 1. His Q is 2, and then his auto attack is gonna be the 3rd. But what'd you do?
I Gale Forced, and then
you smurfed on him. Holy shit! He thought he was getting it, right? So once you've dodged his damage, then you can go for yours. But you would have to notice the 3-hit passive part, right? So I think you're just trying to escape here. That's fine. I'm not as worried about that either. But we kind of ran into him, which is kind of awkward, right? Like here, we kind of just like ran into him.
Yeah.
How come we took this path?
I was following Olaf, and then just.
And then you didn't follow Olaf. Oh no! Oh no! So yeah, I would say. What do you think? What do you think? How do you fix this?
Way too risky. Like, we don't have any vision over there.
Yeah, when in doubt, just go behind your team. I think is a good way to put it, right?
Yeah.
So you're just face checking their millionaire jungle there, but oh wait, this is kind of similar. Oh, here comes the surf. Wait, that hit you? Depression.
Yeah. I thought I was out of the way, and then
it clipped you.
Not.
He's gonna ulti. Proc passive. Wait, you should have killed him. Oh. What do you think?
Oh, he like tumbled through my W, so I didn't hit him. I should have just
how do you?
him.
Yes, exactly. You just auto, right?
Yeah.
So
I tried to W, and then he tumbles past me.
So check it out, Charlie. So from an attacking standpoint, we said we need to hit the closest guy, but not just with auto attacks, with the way you get stuff done on the champion. So you told me with Kaisa it was ISO Q and proc passive, right?
Yeah.
So we check it out. We got the ISO Q, 10 out of 10. Now proc passive, right?
Yeah.
So you see how this
it's already there. I just need one more.
Exactly, right? So what ended up happening? Because we didn't proc passive,
he can do his ult and get out.
Well, check it out. Ready?
Yeah, one auto attack would have killed him.
What happened to your passive stacks? You know?
No, I don't.
We didn't proc it, right? Otherwise he would have died.
Yeah, they go away. I can't tell why.
Wait, you can't tell why? How long ago did you last add a stack?
It was just that one auto attack right there. So it's after or before his stopwatch, which is I don't know, 3-4 seconds.
Yes. So it ran out, right? So you see how like this is why you need to put your attention on it, is because that's your primary goal. Yeah, ISO Q and proc passive. Same with Senna. Auto Q and press W on the closest gap, right?
Okay.
And if we're not accomplishing these goals, somehow we're gonna randomly lose, right?
Yeah.
Like this, like both of these guys should have died, for example.
Yeah, because I can save the W for after that.
Yes, you can proc passive on Seraphine, right? Same thing, right? Yeah. It's always gonna be the same thing. You're gonna ISO Q Seraphine and proc passive, boom. It's actually it's really funny. It's literally gonna be the same thing every time, right? Especially if you play the same champion. So ISO Q. Oh, we split the Q, but it should be fine. Oh, that's awkward. This is a good example of auto attacks don't do anything, right? By themselves. Check it out.
I need the passive stacks.
Exactly. How many auto attacks you just fit in there?
3.
How low is this dude, right? So this goes to show when you need to make a play, it's the same thing. What do you need? ISO Q, proc passive.
Yeah.
Right? And this is your baseline. 3 auto attacks did not kill a 400 HP Echo. How depressing is that, right?
Yeah.
So if there's I think your flash plays will naturally get better with this kind of focusing on this idea, right? Same thing here. You eat towards him, but why does this not do anything?
So I don't have any stacks.
Perfect. No stacks and what?
No other abilities. No, I just use the Q and don't have my ult up.
Right. We don't care about the other stuff. That other stuff doesn't do damage, right? The other stuff is there to help you do your passive and proc Q. I mean, proc passive and get Q up, right? So if you look at this dude and it's like, wow, isn't he so low? Why can't I just kill him, right? He just killed you first, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, feels bad, man. Okay, let's keep going. But you notice that at this level, is it the same or not the same as the Senna game we were watching?
Yeah, same thing. It's just
pretty much the same thing, right? If you can accomplish these goals, you can literally kill them, right? Except like on tanks, you can't kill tanks straight up, like with the Senna on Volibear example, right? You saw earlier, right? You press Q auto and you W the Volibear. He's not dying. Okay, we got a piece. But on these non-tanks, you're like instantly killing them if you land everything. So, this is awkward. I'm about to see you not proc passive and not ISO Q, right?
And then Gale forced into the wall. It's terrible.
Right. So we can't take this path, right? Because you can't fight this guy. Right?
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate. What do you think?
Yeah, just underestimating how quick they can kill me, I guess.
Well, can you kill Echo is the question. Imagine you have W here.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because he's got 2 levels on me and...
Well, the first part of knowing if you can kill someone is what?
Like, what do I do versus what do they do?
Yes. So the first is, what do you do? Can you physically kill him? Do you have the math to kill him? What's the math here?
I don't think so. I mean, I can get an ISO Q and a Gale Force.
Well, pretend you have W here. Because you kind of wasted it, right? But let's pretend we have it.
Yeah, true. I can get everything.
Okay. We can ISO Q and proc passive, right?
Yeah.
Is that enough?
I don't think so.
Okay, throw Gale Force into the mix. Is that enough?
Still probably not. Maybe. I don't know.
You'd have to find out, right?
Yeah,
you'd have to go close. Test. But I do think you would get his ulti at the very least, right? You kill him, in fact, right? Maybe not in this patch, but I'm pretty sure you do kill him, right? Let me see. Okay. What items does he have? If he has an hourglass, you don't kill him. But if he has an hourglass, you probably kill him. Let me see. Do we ever get to see his items?
Maybe.
He probably has some armor, but it's definitely very close to killing, right? Very close to killing. So, but that's the thing is, you're never gonna get there unless you do what?
Like I hit everything I have on him.
Right. If you're you need to focus on this part of the gameplay, which is the can I land ISO Q and W to proc passive, that stuff, right? You see how repetitive it is? You see how repetitive it is? Your goal every single fight is like the same thing, right?
yeah, for sure.
It's to land the exact same stuff. And depending on your champion, it's going to change. But the primary goal, the primary habit is, how do I get the attacks off, right? How do I get these patterns off on their face? This Seraphine is just dead. Nice. Oh, okay. Let's watch this. We kind of have a habit of walking into them, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit unfortunate.
Definitely.
So we probably shouldn't run at them, right? What's something we can do instead?
I can go to the top here and get that wave.
Yes, exactly. When in doubt, go farm. Okay. When in doubt, you should just let your team start the fight. Right. I think that'll simplify a lot of mistakes you might be having. Oh, that's unfortunate. We missed the W, right?
Yeah, I don't know what I was looking at. That's embarrassing.
It's okay. Nice try. You have the right idea, right? We want to land W. Okay, we're going for passive proc here. Oh, what do you think?
I go straight into his sorry, my dogs are going crazy. I go straight into his ult for a little bit, which does a lot of damage to me, and then Ezreal's there to back him up.
Well, did we get step 1 done? What do you think?
I mean, I get the Q and then the passive stacks.
Right. We got the ISO Q. We got the passive prog, right? So how come we lost?
He survives through that, and then I don't have anything.
Okay. So I want you to wait. Did someone just say Alan?
Give me like 30 seconds.
Okay. How's chat doing? I don't know if I thanked Igor Ichi for the sub, but thank you, dude.
Sorry about that.
That's funny because my name is Alan, so I got tripped up there.
Oh yeah, mine too.
Damn, wow.
Somebody's calling me. All right.
I see. So let's take a look here. So we landed all our damage, right?
Yeah.
But he didn't die. Have we seen that before somewhere?
Yeah, the same thing happened on. Well, we were trying to calculate it for Echo, and I didn't even try it.
And before on the Senna game.
Yeah, on the. I don't know. I'm blanking.
Who? Bot lane, right? The big bear.
Oh yeah, the volley. Like after, like we got ganked. I mean, I did my combo and then kept trying to auto attack.
Right. So we did our damage. It wasn't enough, and then we kept going. Right.
Yeah.
So here, let's take a look. We do our damage, and is it enough?
No.
So what's the next course of action?
Just stop. Go.
Right. We just wait. What are we waiting for?
We got Olaf coming and just waiting to see like how they respond.
But think about it like your champion only.
Oh, like my stuff to come back.
Yes, exactly. Boom. Second rotation. Like you saw in this fight over here where Seraphine landed sick ulti. We like tossed stuff, didn't land it. Fuck it. We gotta run. And then we came back when we have everything up, right? So that's exactly what you do here, right? Instead, so this is kind of like you could say it's a damage check. So now you know how much damage you do with ISO Q and passive proc, right? I don't know what Olaf's supposed to do there, to be honest. Yeah, that's kind of like your damage check, right? To see if you can commit or not on your ISO Q and proc passive, right? Oh my goodness, look at that royalty.
Yeah, that was insane.
That E is we did not get close. Oh, we already know you're not going to kill anyone here, right? How come?
Well, I used everything and they're not dead, so.
Well, remind me, how do we do damage?
Oh yeah, my Q's split with all the minions there.
Yeah, ISO Q and what?
And my passive procs.
Yes, passive procs, right? It's literally the same thing. So check it out. So I want you to check out how can we accomplish these things. Check it out in this fight. So let's say you're gonna fight this again. So how would you accomplish these things this time?
Well, I can wait like 3 seconds and try to get an ult angle for an ISO Q.
Okay, true. What happened to your W, by the way?
I used it early.
So how hard is it to get a passive proc now?
It's pretty tough.
It's pretty hard, right? So an easy Kaisa habit seems to be what?
Just like waiting until it's the same thing as I was on Senna. Just wait until I can hit it.
Hold W, right? Hold W until you can go for passive proc, right? So okay, let's pretend we have W here, right? And then we see they're all really low, but we can't immediately capitalize. So
yeah, so I have 3 seconds on the ult where if they still have the passive stacks on them by that point, I can ult to them.
Perfect. And then what are we ulting for?
Like I would probably ult down towards the Morgana to try to get like the ISO Q on the for this one.
Right. So you're gonna ISO Q someone, and if your W is up, what do you do after ulting?
Hit him in the face.
Right, because that and then you auto attack 3 times to proc passive, right? You see how it all kind of coming together, right?
Yeah.
It's all ways to ISO Q and proc passive. Because if you do this, which is really natural, right? We gotta hit them, guys. Or you landed a triple ulti, we gotta go, right? We have to go. But the way you go, the execution is very important.
Yeah, you gotta wait a little bit longer.
Right. The way you do stuff is gonna be of paramount importance. Otherwise, you can't get anything done, right? So, which is what happens here. We couldn't get anything done, right?
Yeah.
So we got the passive proc on Echo, but it wasn't enough, right? If you saw, let's take a look. There's also another benchmark you can take a look at. So passive proc only did that much because he wasn't low, right?
Yeah, and he
was half HP, so right here.
Yeah.
This is your point of reference. Boom. Didn't do much at all, actually.
Yeah.
Right. So okay, let's keep going. But it is all kind of like making sense.
Yeah, I think I'm just like too eager, I guess. Like,
I'm trying to force it, so to speak.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to force it. We just wait. We just plan it out a little bit, and then okay, we can look for ISO Q and W, right? That was a nice hits on Seraphine. Oh, that Guildford is kind of awkward. Okay, so let's talk about this. Back it up. So, what changes would you make now?
I think I start well with being on the Seraphine, and then when she does her Zanyas, I need to switch targets.
Well, you switch to Echo, which is really good, right?
Yeah, I don't need the Gale Force to close the gap.
Right, I don't think you need a Gale Force, right?
I'm already right there. Yeah.
You can just walk up to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. What else? Let's take a look at the damage on the Echo here. So, what do you think? Did we land W?
Yeah.
Boom. So, what's the next natural course of action?
Just keep autoing to build the stacks more and pop it.
Yeah, pop the stacks, right?
Yeah.
And then we got the ISO Q. Beautiful. And then we end up flashing because you think he's killing it. You think he's killing you, right? So,
yeah, I saw that as doing his combo, so I tried to.
But check it out. But check it out. We killed him, right? How do we do it?
The passive proc.
Hell yeah! The passive proc is Morgana give us an extra stack, right? On the stun. Boom. Yeah. Dead. Easy clap. And now we gotta run because you have nothing, right?
Yeah.
You can try and turn around, but yeah, we end up dying. Yeah, I mean, look, one auto attack was gonna kill him, so nice try, but you kind of killed the guy.
I was just gonna try to throw my Q in one more time, but I died before it came up.
So if we recap this fight, Gale Force is something we could have saved, right?
Yeah. So
what about like kind of like mouse movement ideas? Let's see. Let's pause here. Let's slow down here.
Yeah, so I'm backing up for that.
So somehow we ended up misclicking, right? Check it out. You try to click on Echo, but we ended up clicking on the ground, right? You see that? Let me see. Let's look at your mouse. Look at your mouse here.
Yeah, I'm not using auto like attack move.
Right. That was exactly what I was gonna recommend, right? So
yeah.
To help you with this, you have the right idea. You need to hit him and press Q and all that good stuff, right? I think you just ended up misclicking. So you see, we ended up clicking to the right.
That is one thing from watching your videos that I've been trying to do. I bound it to like one of the side buttons, so I'm trying to use that more. But
don't bind it to a side button. That's my recommend. No. Definitely do not recommend. Just bind it to a side button. I personally use the old RTS, attack A left click, right?
Yeah.
That's how I do it. But think about it this way: the way the frequency of your attack moving is gonna be like attack move and then click away, attack move click away, attack move click away, attack move click away. So if you need to practice that, I think the training tool is gonna be a a valuable resource to practice that.
Okay.
Honestly, that's kind of like the thing that was tripping you up in this fight. The only reason you're kind of mispositioned is because you try to hit him, but then you walk too close, right? On accident, right?
Okay.
And in fact, I think something similar happens here. Check it out. Let's see. Like here, right? Who did you try and click on there?
Yeah, I'm trying to hit the Ezreal.
Right, but somehow we end up walking on accident, right? So I would suggest practice tool, attack move, and right click. Do you know what that looks like?
Yeah, that's one thing I've been working on recently. I'm conscious of it, but it definitely hasn't taken hold yet.
I think that would help. That would definitely help you fix like random problems like that, right?
Yeah.
Easy thing to fix. No problem. Honestly, it's just a practice tool angled until it becomes muscle memory, right? We can talk about this. What do you think?
I could have probably gotten an ISO Q on him there. I think I just
realized ISO Q and run, right?
There's nothing really to do.
Well, there is something to do though. Right? We're not walking up to auto attack, right? We're walking up to do what?
The ISO Q.
Right. It's something specific. It's the same with Senna, right? If you're walking up to this guy, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to this guy?
Q auto.
Exactly. Q auto, and then what? We peace out or throw a W, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with Kaisa, right? We're gonna ISO Q, and then we can't proc passive. Okay, let's leave, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the kind of giving it to you, so to speak, right? Oh, he's going in. You're dead to echo here. You're not proccing passive. Oh, what do you think? What do you think?
I mean, I get the money out of it, but
no, it's pretty good. We got the massive shutdowns, right?
I could have gone in earlier and like actually helped my Morgana.
Yeah. How do we make this better? Say it's a good idea. How do we make the execution better? The timing is good. You couldn't go until now, right?
I guess I could have ulted like closer to the top, right, to get the ISO Q more.
Let's make it more simple, because you didn't need ISO Q to kill Ezreal, right? Only partial Q was good enough, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, let's make it simple. What's the easy Kaisa mechanic? I mean, Kaisa habit. We said that was really good.
Just getting the Q. What do you mean? Q and passive stacks is what we're talking about.
How do we get passive stacks? Besides auto attacks.
The W and the Q.
The W, right? Well, Q doesn't give you passive stacks, right?
Yeah, just the W.
So what did your W hit?
I hit I think that's Swain right there in front.
Right. Do you intend to proc passive on Swain on this play?
No, he's
okay.
Right. Stealth.
Exactly. That's the clear line of thinking, right?
Yeah.
We need to target someone with our passive, right? So check it out here. Imagine you have W here. How do you get a triple kill out of this? You go on insta kill Ezreal, aiming Seraphine.
I can just auto attack the. I think that's. Who's that? Seraphine?
Seraphine, right? Yep.
Yeah. So I think I can auto attack her and the Ezreal to get the kill, and then use the W on Echo.
Perfect. That's exactly what it is, right? So when you really think about it, if your focus is these kinds of ideas and we're saving W, I'm like, okay, ulti in, we killed it Ezreal, we attack Seraphine, we Gale Force kill Seraphine, something like that. Wait, did we end up using Flash here? Oh no, we used heal. Okay, so we'll probably have to conserve something, right? So just attack Seraphine, right? We hold E or use Gale Force and then W Echo in the face and make him use ulti, and then we can leave, right? Boom.
Yeah.
There we go, right? So that would be more complete. You have the right idea, for sure, right? But maybe this, we can't play it further out because somehow we have no W. And because we have no W, we can't proc passive on Echo, right? Which we saw was important. So definitely an easy habit on Kaisa, Senna, hold W, right? That's half of what your champion is going to want to do. Okay, someone just inted here. Ooh, Q his face. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's keep going in the fight. Wait, what happened to your W? That's awkward.
I just used it.
Okay, when in doubt, just hold it. Honestly, when in doubt, just hold it. I want you to permanently hold on to it. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, kill this guy. He's trolling. It's okay. How is he trolling here?
He's just walking straight up into a bush with 3 of us in it.
Right. So can you get your damage off? What do you think?
Yeah, I can ISO Q him.
Right. But can you kill him?
I don't think I can kill him. I mean,
agree.
he did just use his ult, I think, right before this.
But you can't fold to 0, right?
But yeah, I don't have enough damage.
So after we ISO Q, what do we do?
Just back up.
Perfect. We just run, right? So you see how it's like, it's very much patterned. We're going in, using our stuff, run, right? Going in, using our stuff, run. And then when you can actually kill them, we go in, use our stuff, and kill them. Boom, right? So that's kind of like the basic like foundation of the team fighting I think we want you to be building right now. So it becomes like clean, right? Like in and out, in and out, in and out, and then we're good, right? Because if you use your stuff and then you go in and they don't die, of course we die. If you don't use your stuff, you can't get anything done, right? So we just need to clean things up so we can get this structure in place, so to speak, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you don't have to focus. It's not really like drastically changing the way you play. It's just changing your focus, okay? Changing what you want to give your attention on. So yeah, you already know what I think about that W. Okay, let's fast forward. This echo is on our face.
Yeah, I'm focusing on the.
Yes. Right. You see the trap now, right? You're trying to kill the Ezreal here, right?
Yeah, the Ezreal.
Well, what do we learn from that Senna team fighting?
Just focus on who's closest to me and let everything else work itself out.
Yes, exactly. Okay, right now, the structure is closest. And then if you want to break this structure, you have to be able to master this first. It's true. You can focus people that are not the closest. But if you don't have this in place first, you're always going to be trying to focus someone in the back and instantly die, right? So if you watch Echo here, of course Echo's just going to 3-hit you, right? So he lined up his Q and he 3-hit you, and then we're dead here no matter what. You can try and go for us, but he's trolling. Wait, what? Did you see that?
I don't know why.
He outlasts nothing. He's a psycho. Oh, we die anyways. Oh no. Oh, he killed the shed. Oh my goodness, what is happening? But yeah, you see the problem, right? So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, let's go back to here, okay? And then we'll see like we have to E away from him. And then if you watch him, he's gonna run at your face, so we have to run. But obviously we ended up going too far forward, right? So you could have ISO Q him, Gale Force away. Honestly, you already know, right? You already know what you can do. You ulti, do whatever you want, right? But the idea is we want to dump our stuff on the closest guy, right? Wait, they didn't end the game, Nani?
Nope, this is a long one.
Okay, let's keep watching more fights, but I'm pretty sure you know what you want to work on now, right?
Yeah, I think this is helpful because, I just obviously focusing on the wrong thing.
Kill this guy. Hey. Wait, we didn't get an assist. It's too sad.
No.
Nice try. Okay, and then fast forward. That was one of the cases where you didn't even need ISO Q or proc passive to kill him, right? That dude was just dead straight up. Okay, let's watch this. Okay, so I'm gonna start building the habit now, right? Fight breaks out. Look to ISO Q, proc passive, closest guy, right? Okay, let's watch this. So what do you already immediately notice with how you use your abilities?
Yeah, I don't have anything up right now.
Right, you don't have anything up. So what should you do?
I just need to go in.
Do you need to go in, or you don't have anything up, right?
Well, I can walk like at least to the opening, right?
Yeah, we want to walk, right?
Yeah.
Because what did you do instead of walking?
I eat into a charm.
Okay, so why is holding E important?
Because I go invisible and they can't track me as easily.
Right, and when you go invisible, it can enable your passive it can enable you to land W, right? Because they don't know where you are, right? So definitely want to hold on to that, right? Oh, and then here we go. Oh, if we had E here, it'd be so much easier. Okay, nice. Yo, look at it. You're smurfing it. How'd you do it? Look at this. How'd you do it?
I focused on who I could kill.
Let's break it down in terms of Q and passive, okay?
Yeah.
So, did you ISO Q someone good?
Yep.
Yes. When you W this KL, did you proc the passive on it?
Yep. Well, no.
Yes. No, you did, right?
I got stacks, but I don't think it popped.
Well, you popped it eventually, right?
Yeah.
I want you to think W is there so you can proc the passive later. Or immediately. Okay. Hopefully immediately, right? So we hit this guy with proc passive, right? Easy. Did he die or what?
Yeah.
Okay, did we ISO Q the Seraphine?
I think so, yeah.
Yo, so did we not do our team fighting pattern 3 times in a row?
Yeah, that was way better.
We did. It was insane, right? It was really good. So I think we just needed to hold the E here to make it even better. But you know, it was really good, right? As long as you can get the damage parts off, you're doing really well, right?
Yeah,
that's really good. So see, like I said, it's not like you can't do it. You just did it. It's more like how can we structure it so you can do it every time, right? That was really good. If you do that every single fight, you're not bronze, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's fast forward. Here comes a team fight. Oh, we already talked enough about W, but okay. Let's see what's happening here. You went for the ISO Q. Oh, we are dying.
Yeah, I was way too aggressive here, but I also knew I had Gale Force.
It worked out, right?
Gale Force on GA.
Nice, nice. Everything is going well. Wow, we're just killing everyone. So let's back it up here. So we went to run in for the ISO Q on his face, right? And you're like, I have GA, so I can survive, something like that, right?
Yeah.
The Gale Force is kind of awkward, but it's okay. And then we ulti to ISO Q this guy, right? That was good. And then the rest of it falls into place, right? The W into proc passive. Is this not the way you want to team fight every time? The GA part was pretty spicy, but it's pretty much the same stuff we've been talking about, right? As long as you can accomplish these two goals your champion wants to do, you're doing good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fast forward. There are a lot of team fights in this game.
Yeah, this was one of the longest games I think I've ever played. Okay,
nice. ISO Q his face. Oh, he one shot you. Feels bad. This is the other stuff we were talking about. We haven't really touched upon this replay, but yeah, what happened in this one? You did try and ISO Q the closest guy.
Yeah, I didn't track his shadow or whatever that thing is.
His ulti, right?
Because he just like bolts right back into my face.
Right. So that's the second thing we talked about. So that would be the other part of your attention. Honestly, I would focus on working on one thing at a time. That would be my recommendation. Okay. So I would say once you've mastered looking for your damage every single fight to the point where it doesn't require you to, it doesn't require your attention. Like for example, if you don't have it, you automatically run away. If you do have it, you automatically look at the closest guy. You can do that every single fight. Perfect. Then you go to switch gears and say, okay, when these fights break out, you are looking for the attacks and then also the Echo ulti, the Seraphine ulti, the things that kill you, right? The big abilities that kill you. So it's a little bit dangerous, but you're trying to E into the backline. Oh my god, what was that Ori ulti? Oh, you already know what happens if you do this. So how come this doesn't work? Or if it works, it's not because of you.
It's because all my stuff is down when I go in.
Well, you have Q here. Check it out. Sorry, I might pause at a strange time. Right here.
Yeah, well, I queued a little early, I think. Maybe I got it. I don't know.
But is it isolated?
No, it's split on all 5 of them.
It's not really isolated. So if you do this, there's really only one thing you can try and do.
I mean, I could try to get to the edge and just ISO key one of them. And
well,
then...
this thing here.
Oh, yeah.
This is your only play, right? It somehow Runons them all. So you proc passive on like 3 people, right? So let's take a look.
And they don't.
Yeah, it's yeah. So what do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, just it's the same thing every time.
It really is the same thing, right? We don't have to go. We just wait. You find your opportunity to do what we're talking about. Yeah. You're looking for those ISO Qs. You're looking for those passive procs. We don't have to go on the 5-man ulti immediately, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's your indicator to look. But yeah, if we keep going for something, but we haven't quite figured out how we get the ISO Qs and the passive procs, some tragedy like this will happen. It's like, damn, didn't she like land a 5-man ulti? Why didn't we just automatically win, right? So yeah, it was winning, but we have to execute it correctly, right? Yeah. So if we want to talk about like sorry, you did mention like you wanted the ISO Q, like look for an ISO Q somewhere and proc passive, right? But
yeah, like I don't need to ulti here at all.
Right, you can just wait, and I'll show you a target. Let me give you a target real quick. Ready? What did the Ezreal just do?
He just eat away and is trying to get out.
Yeah, I got sucked in and eat away. Boom. What does that mean for you if you have everything up?
I can just ult on him and
exactly. You already know, right? Ulti, ISO Q, proc passive, instantly dead, right?
Yeah.
So that would be the
yeah,
easy.
I think waiting on this one, like, because after that ulti, they all try to run away.
Yes. Think of these team fights as like a puzzle, right? The longer you let the puzzle sit, the more it simplifies itself.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Until you have your solution. So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's fast forward. Let's fast forward. Oh, okay. Someone just randomly died. What the hell? Wait, this looks like deja vu. It's like the same spot as the last fight.
And I have my.
Oh my goodness! What an Ezra ulti. But you can proc passive. Oh, he's already dead. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you want to do that, but we can ISO Q his ass, right? Let's go. ISO Q. Proc passive. Okay, it's okay. We eventually killed him, right?
I got there eventually.
We got it eventually. It's good. See, it's not like you don't have to do it immediately. As long as you are accomplishing these goals, you're winning.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
If you don't accomplish these goals, you're not winning, right? So
yeah.
It doesn't have to. No rush, right? Sometimes there are times where you should have done it earlier, but it's fine as long as you eventually do it, right?
Yeah, way better than just wasting it.
Yes, that's exactly what it is, right? So, and it's impossible. Okay, well, you can't win this, right? So that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so biggest takeaways today. Let's do a recap and any last questions.
Yeah, it's definitely the focusing on my abilities and just weaving basically doing the combo and then backing up and then doing the combo when it's back up.
Yes. And who are you targeting every fight?
Person closest to me.
Person closest, right? And you do it until you can do it in your sleep.
Right? Yeah.
So fight breaks out, immediately think about what am I trying to get off in terms of my abilities, and look at the closest guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
And once you can do that, then the flip side is every time the fight breaks out and you can hit the closest guy with your abilities, then what's the next step?
It's kind of the same thinking, just from their perspective.
Perfect.
Like what are they doing?
Right. The guy closest to you is gonna force everything on your face.
Yeah.
Right? like the Pantheon running at you, right?
Yeah.
That's the classic example. So yeah.
And then secondarily, can they do any global things to?
Oh yeah. Like Seraphine, that shit's so obnoxious. She's all the way in the back and she can hit you with it, right? So
yeah.
The Pantheon ulti after you push waves, that kind of stuff. Honestly, I will give you a band-aid fix. It's not really a real fix, but you kill the wave, back off, right?
Yeah.
That's the band-aid fix for now. But
makes sense.
I think there's so many fights we didn't really talk about any macro stuff. It really is just a kill them all, do Baron, right?
Yeah, I feel like there's not a lot of macro opportunities.
Yeah. They just. I promise you, if you can do this every single skirmish, every single fight, you're just 20 kills and you just win the game by yourself, right?
Yeah.
You get to the point where you touch someone and they turn it into gold. So you touch Baron, it turns into gold too. So all right,
cool.
Sounds good. Any last questions?
Yeah. No, I think this was super helpful.
Good. Let me know how the games are going, all right?
Yeah, we'll do. Keep it up.
Man. If you have questions, definitely hit me up.
All right. Yeah, thanks, man.
No problem. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Peace.